Good morning, everyone. Got your coffee? I got mine. So, listen, today is a free day, and I don't have anything to do today. I may go down and hunt a file cabinet because I only need one more, and I've been putting it off, but I've got the trellis, that second trellis, assembled, so I need to work on getting that one last file cabinet plant and turn it into a planter and moving it into my garden. But we'll see. But either way it goes, I'm gonna play in my garden all day long because it's a free day. Yay! Anyway, listen, except for the library pantry, I do have that. Speaking of which, I told you we had things that came in. I showed you the hockey sticks, didn't I? I think I showed you guys that. Did I show you the Viewmasters, the STEM Viewmasters that we have? And I got the kid that got the soccer ball. I got him a I hope that he's the one who ends up with this, but if not, it is what it is. But these were like $20 a piece though. These are the goals, what do you call it? The nets. So I ended up taking it out of the box, so I have to kind of rewrap it in something else. And let me see. Oh, these are the tennis rackets I was telling you guys about. Those came. And I remember when I told you we needed more diaries for the girls. What's this? I don't know. This is something. I don't know. It's a couple of them down there. Well, these were a little bit more pricier, but I think they were well worth it. These are diaries, and they come with the stickers, you know, kind of like scrapbooking type. I hate that it says happy birthday on them, but, you know, because I didn't see that when I ordered them, but I mean, because, you know, we got to look after the girls too, right? And it was something else too. I got regular standard diaries, but those aren't there. And I did get coloring books. Not all of them are in yet, but we've got a pretty decent start on them. So I just wanted to say thank you to people for that. I want to say thank you to Smack. Smack, thank you. Thank you so much. And I want to say thank you to Harriet. Harriet, thank you so much for your wonderful, continuous, lovely support. I want to say Bethany. Thank you, Bethany, for reparations, your reparation payment. Okay, thank you. And I want to say thank you to Royal Rain. Thank you. And I want to say thank you to my mutual, you know, who I love. You all know that I love me some Tabitha Speaks Politics. And she donated to the library pantry specifically yesterday for coloring books and Rice Krispie treats. Oh, that's what I wanted to say. Costco. We will be doing a Costco order today because we need juice and we need Rice Krispie treats. And I will also be able to squeeze in Pop-Tarts because we only have 2 boxes of those left. And to Deanna, thank you. And to Lisa, who hit me up this morning, thank you. Thank you so much. You good, wonderful, amazing people. I could not do what I love without you. I couldn't. And thank you for, you know, just making my life a little bit easier, but not just easier, but happier. You know, thank you. Now, with all that said, no, y'all not mad at this little white girl, black people. I told y'all this was going to happen. I dare you to say I didn't tell y'all that this was going to happen. Didn't I tell y'all that there's an art to gatekeeping and that you have to gatekeep your culture? Because white people, not all of them, we want to make sure we say not all of them for them sensitive ones out there, but for the most part, they are culture vultures. And this is what they do. You let them in the door and they, like vultures, they pick at our bones, the pieces that, you know, are useful to them, and then they leave us bare and with almost nothing. With that being said, y'all mad at this little white girl because y'all let her into the culture. Y'all taught her to dance. She went viral on a dance that y'all been doing. She went viral. Now she's getting all these endorsements, all these deals, and she is charging you $6,000, $6K, to come to y'all little old trail rides. And y'all mad. Not y'all mad. Not y'all mad. Not y'all mad. Y'all mad. But why? 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 See? I remember when I first brought this up, and there were black people in my comments. It's just a dance. I said, no, it's bigger than a dance. It's bigger. It's more than a dance. This is about black culture and how we give it away constantly for free, and others capitalize off of it while we sit back and we watch. And she just did what they do. She did what they always do. She did what we knew she was going to do. And y'all just let her. See, when I talk about being in community with black people, these are the kind of black folks you can't be in community with. Black people that don't know how to gatekeep. And don't understand the importance of why it is we should be gatekeeping black culture. Now you're getting it. Well, how was she able to capitalize off of she charging $6K to come to our events doing our dance? And she just snapping and popping and twisting and locking. Popping that fan. Twisting that ass. Just like y'all taught her. She do it good too. And now y'all sitting up tight and mad. What you mad about? She just doing what you taught her to do. She's just staying true to form. It's what they do. And now you all are mad at the little white girl for being a little white girl. I told you. Soon as one of them do it well enough, they're going to go viral and they're going to start making the money. And once again, this is just them, white people, once again, profiting off of black bodies. And that's the bigger picture that so many of you all didn't see and couldn't see because your internalized racism that you have not deconstructed from will not allow you to see it. You have blinders on. And now what has started off as just a dance, you see, has become very, very, very profitable for said young lady. And now you're mad. I don't know. Some of y'all are really slow. Just no nice way to put it. It's like wisdom is trying to catch you, but you're just too fast. Consciousness is trying to catch you, but you're just too fast. A clue is chasing you down, but you're just too fast. You too fast. And too slow all at the same time. And then when black people like me try to tell you, look, it's bigger than a dance. It's not just a dance. This is about so much more. It's the picture is so much bigger. You got to go deeper. You got to dig deeper. It wasn't just a dance. It's about culture and racism and slavery and the profiting of black culture and bodies and innovation and creativity and art. That's why gatekeeping is so important. And you turning over your culture to these people is not going to make these people love you. They have consistently done one thing since the beginning of time, and that is to tell you that they hate you and that they are willing to use you and steal from you to their benefit. That is the one thing that collectively, the one messaging that they have sent out to us since the very beginning of their existence. And it's some of y'all still trying to run away really fast from that reality. But enough of that. Enough of that. Listen, I found the information for Karmelo Anthony, and I'm going to put it down in the comments. So if you want to donate to him, you can. You know, I was over on TikTok yesterday and I was talking about it. And again, slow black people. I had black people say to me, oh, well, his parents are well off. Why do they need help? And I had black people put out the misinformation. Oh, he's out. It's a simple thing to Google and find out that that's not true. Because when I Googled it, I found out that they had hired a new attorney and that he has a bond hearing on Monday to get that incredibly obscene bond. First time he's ever been accused of doing anything wrong. To get that lowered. Like I said, there was an ICU nurse, knew well better. She was fully grown. $25,000 bond. They're giving this boy. She repeatedly broke the bones of vulnerable newborn black babies. And here it is, they're giving this boy $1 million bond. Where he gonna go? Why does it have to be $1 million? Whereas he's not a flight risk. First time, he's being charged with a first time offense. I know people who were guilty of murder. Out in the real world, I know people. And that wasn't their bond. Their bond wasn't anywhere near that. Their bond wasn't a tenth of that. Okay? I know people who didn't have a bond that high and they murdered multiple people. It wasn't even, you know, and now here it is. Look, the racists, because make no mistake about it. For white people, this is all about this. A black boy killed this white boy. That's what it comes down to for them. For us, it's about self-defense because we know what happened. We know that those two boys jumped him, put hands on him, and he defended himself. And mind you, they were not on school property. It was an after-school track meet. They were not even on school property. And they decided to jump him because they are as racist as the people who are defending him. Okay? And he did that boy, he defended himself, Karmelo. And all them boys had to do was leave him alone and he would still be alive. They would still have their brother, their son, their classmate. If he had just left that boy alone. He had the divine right to defend himself. And that's why black people are raising money, making sure that he has the best defense. And even if they don't, even if they did have the money, so what? This is about your people. Remember how I told you in a video many years ago that even though I don't make it a habit of walking around giving panhandlers money, but when I see a black one in a white space, I always stop and I always give them cash because it's important that white people see us help each other. It's important for them to see that we got each other's back. It's important for them to see that we are in community with one another. It's important for them to see that we are going to stand behind and defend one another because their racism. Their racism. Black unity is the antidote to white racism. White racism. It's the antiviral medication for the virus that is racism. And they tried to stop those efforts, but we didn't allow that to happen. And we are still raising money. I had one sister tell me, imagine if black women like you defended black women the same way you're defending this black man. First of all, he ain't a man, he a child. And black women defending black children is community. You stupid bitch. And that's the most disrespectful you'll ever hear me be towards another black woman. Because I can't stand stupidity. And if you're not gonna help us help this child, you can do that quietly. But don't ever come for me. Especially when you don't know me, you don't know my platform, and you don't know what I'm about. Remain quiet. And also, everybody that's offering up prayers is what you do after you donate. We can literally do something to help this child, but all y'all got our prayers. And we all know that those prayers is just a way of saying you ain't gonna do shit. I don't care if it's $1 or if it's $2. It's all good money. And it all goes to help this kid because he needs our help right now. We can't let them put him in the prison, use that 13th Amendment against him. He's 17. He'll be 18 by the time his trial is settled and everything. Make this good child, who's been good here for his whole life, into a slave, knowing what they're doing and building these super prisons right now. If there's something that we can do to prevent that, black people should be doing it. We should be standing on that business collectively. And if for some reason as a black person, you're not, you're the problem. That's all that I have for today. I want to thank those who donated to the library pantry again. I want to say thank you so much. If you are interested in donating to the library pantry, buying me a cup of coffee, or just supporting this platform so that I can keep on churning out these videos, we can keep on talking, having a good time, telling the truth, standing on business, being righteous, and figuring out how to be in community and get through this together. I'll leave my Cash App and Venmo down in the comments. Y'all have a good Saturday, okay?